All right, book fans, Sandy Golston back here, and it is the month of July, and I am really excited about some great reads that I have coming up for the month of July in 2021. You know where it's gonna start. If you know anything about this channel, I had a pre-order book that I was really excited about for the end of June, and I cannot wait to jump into it in July. That's coming up next. So first up on the docket, y'all know what time it is. It's Riley Sager time as we get into Survive the Night by Riley Sager. And this one is really a book that I'm very excited about. A very interesting concept about this one. I'll just read a little bit of the inside cover. It's November 1991. Nirvana's in the tape deck. George W. Bush is in the White House. And movie-obsessed college student Charlie Jordan is in a car with a man who might be a serial killer. This is already sounding good, and I haven't even gotten to the rest of the good part yet, but I got this book. It was in the box, it was pre-ordered, hit the front porch, grabbed it, ripped open the box like a madman, and started jumping into this book right away. I'm gonna be able to knock this book out really fast, very quick read, very engaging read right off the rip. So Survive the Night by Riley Sager, auto-buy author as you all know it, who if you've been watching this channel for a number of months or years or whatever, this one is auto-buy, and I'm really excited about Survive the Night. Next up is a book that Facebook's algorithm thinks that I really like, and in this case, they probably got it right because it is The Vines by Shelley Nolden, and this is a book that keeps getting served to me, also a very attractive cover as well, but it keeps getting sold to me on my Facebook newsfeed. So, after a while, and it keeps getting served to you, you start to wonder, well, you know, maybe they might be onto something, and maybe it's not just a creepy thing. I mean, it might still be creepy too, that they seem to know that much about you. But anyway, sometimes they do get it right. Okay. In the shadows of New York City lies forbidden North Brother Island, where the remains of a shuttered hospital hide the haunting memories of century-old quarantines and human experiments. The ruins conceal scarred and beautiful Cora, imprisoned by contagious and the doctors who torment her. When Finn, a young urban explorer, arrives on the island and glimpses the enigmatic woman through the foliage, intrigue turns to obsession as he seeks to uncover her past and his own family's dark secrets. By unraveling these mysteries, will he be able to save Cora, or will she meet the same tragic ending as the thousands who've already perished on the island? The Vines intertwines North Brother Island's horrific and elusive history with a captivating tale of love, betrayal, survival, and loss. So this one sounds really good. I am definitely excited about jumping into this one. This is a very heavy book. I don't know why this book is so damn heavy, but it really is a very just an attention grabber right off the bat with this particular inside cover description. So definitely looking forward to reading The Vines. Next up for consideration this month is Ghost of Harvard by Francesca Siriatella. Hopefully I got that right. If I didn't, you can feel free to reach out to me and let me know. This one sounds very interesting too, because you know how I love college campus stories and I love prep school stories. This one's got a college campus story, obviously. Okay, so a Harvard freshman becomes obsessed with her schizophrenic brother's suicide. Then she starts hearing voices. So Cadence Archer arrives on Harvard's campus, desperate to understand why her brother, Eric, a troubled genius, took his own life the year before by leaping from his dorm room window. So obviously there's some trigger stuff in here too, so just be aware of that. Eric's brilliance overshadowed Katie growing up, but still she loved and idolized him. He developed paranoid schizophrenia while at college, retreating from everyone and everything except his purportedly top secret physics project, until even that was not enough to tether him to the world. So sounds like a really intriguing storyline. I'm really looking forward to jumping into this one. Again, I like the college campus thing going on. We got the sibling thing going on. We got the mystery of the relationship between them, the mystery of the death. And so definitely a lot going on in this one, and it sounds very intriguing. Next up is Ace of Spades. This is a book that I've talked about a little bit before. This book, it starts on the inside cover. All you need to know is I'm here to divide and conquer like all great tyrants do, aces. When two Ivies Private Academy students, Devin Richards and Shimaka Abadayo, are selected to be part of the elite school's senior prefects, it looks like their year is off to an amazing start. After all, not only does it look great on college applications, but it officially puts them in the running for valedictorian too. Shortly after the announcement is made, though, someone who goes by Aces begins sending anonymous text messages to reveal secrets about the two of them that turn their lives upside down and threaten every aspect of their carefully planned futures. As Aces shows no sign of stopping, what seemed like a sick prank quickly turns into a dangerous game with all the cards stacked against them. Can Devin and Shimaka stop Aces before things become incredibly deadly? So, you know, here we go. Private Academy again, some deep, dark secrets, a mysterious figure that's causing a lot of chaos. Should be a very interesting read here. Next up are a couple of books that I've talked about before on the channel. The Half God of Rainfall is one that I've talked about on the channel before. Check out previous videos where I've discussed this particular book. And then The Ivies by Alexa Donne, a very prominent booktuber. So these are two that I'm definitely looking forward to reading in the not too distant future. In fact, not too distant future being, hey, the month of July. Why not? Next up is another book that I've talked about already on this channel, and I talked about the controversy surrounding this book, and that is another collaboration by President Bill Clinton and James Patterson, and that is The President's Daughter. I've talked about this book. It is a monster of a book, but I read The President's Missing, another collaboration by these two authors, and it was very good, very in-depth, lots of detail, and it was one that I really enjoyed reading. And so looking forward to checking this one out as well. Should be a good read, and I'm excited about picking up this one. It's a beast of a book, but it should be a lot of fun. And lastly, among the books that I'm looking at least initially for July 2021, is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I talked about Taylor Jenkins Reid in another video, a couple other videos where we talked about the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, my first exposure to Taylor Jenkins Reid, and that was a very good experience, a very positive experience, and so I was happy to come back with Malibu Rising. Now, before I start this, I don't know if 1983 is considered historical fiction. For some people, it might be. Not so much for me, because that makes me feel just too damn old. Anyway, Malibu, August 1983. It's the day of Nina Riva's annual end of summer party, and anticipation is at fever pitch. Everyone wants to be around the famous Rivas. Nina, the talented surfer and supermodel, brothers Jay and Hud, once a championship surfer, and the other renowned photographer, and their adored baby sister, Kit. Together, the siblings are a source of fascination in Malibu and around the world, especially as the offspring of the legendary singer Mick Riva. The only person not looking forward to the party of the year is Nina herself, who never wanted to be the center of attention and who has just been very publicly abandoned by her pro tennis player husband. Oh, and maybe Hud, because it is long past time for him to confess something to the brother from whom he has been inseparable since birth. So, I could go on, but you get kind of the feel of what's going on here. You got some sibling stuff, you got a big event, and you got just a lot of family stuff that seems to be boiling and is probably going to erupt at some point. So definitely excited about picking up Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Every time I read the description, I get a little bit more excited about this particular book. Okay, so there are a lot of good books that I have on tap for this particular month. I don't know if I'm gonna get to them all, and there's probably some that I have not discussed that I probably will get to, like some audiobooks, but it's all gonna be in good fun as I'm looking forward to a great month of reading in July 2021. Please consider hitting the like button for this video, because these are some heavy ass books. And if you would, please consider hitting the subscribe button as well for future content on this channel.